بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good afternoon, my dear students of grade 11 at المناهج schools, and welcome back to our to a new English lesson. Our lesson for today is a grammar lesson entitled Question Tags. Let's get started. Question tags. The normal question at the beginning is, what are question tags and how to form them and why do we use them? So, what are question tags? Question tags are short questions placed at the end of a statement. Are short questions placed at the end of a statement. أسئلة قصيرة مختصرة at the end of a statement في نهاية جملة خبرية. For example, he is bored. He is bored. Isn't he? This is a question tag in short form. Form, how to form them, how to make a question tag. They are formed with an auxiliary verb and a personal pronoun. Let's see what are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs can be from the verb be, have, or modal verbs, or do. Be like am, is, are, was, were. Have, has, or had if it is in the past. Modal verbs like will, would, can, could, etc. Do like do, does, and did if it is in the past. These are auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Personal pronouns or الضمائر الشخصية I, we, they, you, he, she, it. It's clear and you all know them well. So the question tags are formed with one of the one of the auxiliary verbs plus an or a personal pronoun. Use. Why do we use them or how to use them? We use them when we are not sure about something or when we are asking for confirmation. Confirmation means تأكيد. يعني عندما نكون غير متأكدين من شيء أو تريد أن تتأكد من شيء, when you are not sure or you want confirmation or at least you want to check understanding. For example, or let's see a different point. Status. If the statement is positive or affirmative, then the question tag is in negative. يعني لو السؤال أو العبارة مثبتة يكون السؤال منفي. For example, you spoke to Tom yesterday. Spoke is a past simple verb which is affirmative or positive. So you will use didn't you. Didn't you? The verb or the main verb is a positive or in positive form, and the question tag is in negative form. Another status. If the sentence or the statement is negative, then the question tag is positive. إنه لو الجملة أو العبارة منفية السؤال راح يكون مثبت. Let's see an example. You aren't coming to school tomorrow. You aren't coming to school tomorrow. This is negative. Aren't. So you will just delete the negative form, not, and use are. Are you? أليس كذلك? Note. I am your best friend. I am your best friend. Add a question tag. Can I use am in negative form? So how? There is no short form of am not. It must be in the short form. That's why we are going to write or to use a different one. Aren't I? Aren't I? أليس كذلك? Another one. Let's do something together tonight. If the sentence started with let's, and this is a kind of suggestion, let's do, someone is suggesting an idea, let's do something together tonight. So the question tag is shall we, shall we, أليس كذلك. Open the window, open the window. This is an imperative, or like giving an order to somebody or making a request. Open the window. The question tag is will you, can you, could you. All of them are okay. Don't forget to call me. Don't forget to call me. Again, it's an imperative but in negative form. Do and don't. Open or don't open. Don't forget to call me. Will you? The same like the one above. Will you? And it can be in negative form. It can be want you. Want you. It must be in short form, as I told you. You cannot say will not you. No. Want you or will you. Both are correct. Somebody is at the doctor, is at the door. Somebody is at the door. Aren't they? You will stop by this sentence and say and ask, why do we use they? Although the verb or the subject here is somebody. Somebody is a neutral subject. You cannot decide whether it's he or she. That's why we say they. Aren't they? Nobody is at home. Nobody is home. This is again a neutral subject. You cannot know or you cannot decide whether it's he or she. That's why you will say are they. Are they, because it's already in negative here. Nobody is negated and this is affirmative. Let's now move to your student's book, page 63, and see what we have there.
Traveler 4.
This is Traveler 4, Module 4, Section B, and our grammar here on this page, page 63, I think. Question tags. Read the examples below and circle the correct words to complete the rules about the question tags. You will read the examples and complete the rules. You are going to choose the correct completion here. You know what I mean. Don't you? Don't you here means أليس كذلك. You don't have so much spare time. Do you? You see, when the sentence or the statement is in positive form or affirmative status, you write the question tag in negative, or you say it in negative form. And when the statement is negated or negative or in the negative form, you use affirmative question here, do you. So the first point here, question tags are short questions. هي أسئلة مختصرة placed at the beginning or at the end of a statement. Yes, of course, at the end of a statement. We use them when we are not sure of something or when we ask for confirmation. بنستخدمها للتأكيد زي ما قلنا. Question tags are formed with auxiliary or the auxiliary or the main verb. Auxiliary اللي هو الفعل المساعد. The main verb يعني الفعل الأساسي. So the question tags are formed. هي بتتكون من إيه زي ما قلنا؟ Auxiliary verbs. If the statement is positive, the question tag is. Yes, when the statement is positive or affirmative, الجملة مثبتة, the question tag is in negative, of course. If the statement is negative, the question tag is, yes, very good, is positive. So let's go to the practice exercise you have on the same page. Write an appropriate question tag at the end of each statement. هنكتب سؤال مختصر في نهاية كل جملة. The first one. The book wasn't very good. The book wasn't, you see, very good. So the question tag must be in affirmative form. The affirmative form of wasn't is was it. Very good. Was it. It's too hot today. It's too hot today. It's. This is a short form of it is. It is too hot. Yes. Isn't it? Isn't it? Positive. Negative. You're the new teacher. You're the new teacher. Your is the short form of you are the new teacher. So this is are. Yes. Brilliant. Aren't you? Aren't you? Mary made this cake. Mary made this cake. Made is the past tense of make. يعني ده فعل ماضي. So you will use didn't. Didn't she? Didn't she? You will remember to buy some bread on your way home. You will remember to buy some bread on your way home. The question form or the question tag here is yes, you have will. This is an auxiliary verb, but the negative form of will, which is in short form, want you. By the way, you cannot say will not you. No, it's not acceptable. It must be shortened. Want you. Let's go to a restaurant tonight. Let's go. Again, this is a kind of suggestion or suggesting an idea. Let's go to a restaurant. Shall we? You go to the gym every day. You go to the gym every day. You go. This is present simple. Go. So, don't you. Remember to buy a newspaper. Remember to buy a newspaper. This is an imperative. Will you? Or you can say want you. The abbreviation of will not you. Want you. Both are correct. So, my dear students, I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and that's all we have for today. Until we meet again online, keep safe and goodbye.